Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Ace and Rich Hot Seat Live at 5. Here we are.
Hey.
What's happening? Let me move over here because I think I'm taking some of your space over here.
There we go. Now I can fit in here, man.
And the camera looks a little crooked. I don't know what it is. We have a crooked camera today. I have to go over this one more.
Okay.
So welcome guys, and we have a new live for you today. You know it's hot seat, baby. It's Friday.
Grab your drink, grab whatever your
Grab
snacks are. Cheers.
You got that liquid.
Oh no. Today was calling for it. I had to get it. I had to.
America's cocaine.
I had to. Thank you for bringing it for me.
Yes.
I got it.
America's cocaine. You guys know what America's
I got
cocaine
coffee.
is, right? I
need a coffee today.
I call coffee America's cocaine.
Because I do it once in a while, not every single day. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
You know.
So welcome, guys. Welcome.
What's going on, guys?
What a crazy world we're living in, huh? So much stuff. Did you know my car today actually called the dealership? I don't know how that's possible, but the car called the dealership and said, hey, this car needs to get serviced. So they called me this morning. So I had to go out and get the car serviced. And then there was a little rattling going on the bottom of the car. So we got that address, which I'm glad that was over with. And then I feel like an idiot. I get the car back. I'm driving home, and I'm seeing my mirrors, like my rear mirror,
it's like green.
It turns green, and then on the side was turning green too. And I'm like, so I call up and like, listen, I just got back from the service. I want to say you did an outstanding job. My car is like, I don't know what you put, like liquid nitrogen in my car or something because it's faster now. I don't know what you did, but it's a lot faster now. It works great. I have no complaints. Excellent service. They were wearing gloves. They were sanitizing the car inside and out. Like every time somebody moved in there, it was amazing the job they did. But I'm talking to the people on the phone as I get my car back, and I'm home, and I'm like, why is my mirror turning green? Is there like an electrical problem going on with it? And they say, oh no, that's your anti-glare. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, right? He goes, yeah, that's just so the the lights that are on the car behind you doesn't blind your eyes. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. So I was pretty impressed with that. So it's been a heck of a day, guys. Of course, still getting work done around the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Business is rocking.
It never ends.
Never ends.
Not since everybody's been, forced to stay home.
Yes.
Yeah.
We see all the craziness happening around the world, but we're just still trucking along. And when I went this morning, not this morning, I went about between. Well, my appointment was at 1 o'clock, so I got there a little bit before 1. I actually wore my mask, right? I wore a mask because before the government said, don't wear a mask because you can get more sick. Now they're saying, we recommend that you wear a mask.
Like,
I already knew.
On a second thought, y'all need to cover your faces.
Yeah, I already
cover your noses and your eyes.
Knew.
You don't want to catch this stuff. Yeah.
I already knew that was BS. So I already had a mask already.
Oh yeah.
So, but welcome, guys. Welcome. Let's see who's on the hot seat with us. Ooh, I love it. Let me go over to YouTube as well. We're live on YouTube too, baby.
What's up, YouTubers?
My YouTube peeps.
So who do we have on the
What's
live?
What's going on?
I have a beach ball.
Well, are you getting that craving to go to the beach?
We miss it.
We're gonna go to Hawaii.
I know.
We're gonna go nowhere.
We're
gonna do nothing.
Can't do nothing.
Anyways, hey Tracy, how you doing? Chrissy, Gino, what's happening? Margaret, nice to see you. Nancy, hey Matt, what's happening?
Hey Matt.
So guys, share this out. Let the world know Ace and Rich
You
hot
can't
seat.
listen, Rich. You can't play beach ball with 6 feet between you and another person.
What?
We can't do it with social distancing. You can't play. You got to play by yourself. You can't play with anybody.
I know. Oh man, the world is upside down.
Nobody to catch the ball or nothing, man.
The world is upside down.
It's all messed up.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Let's really get down to brass taxes here.
Oh goodness. What's
So,
up, Gino?
all the stuff that's going on around the world, everybody is freaking out. Everybody freaking out. Everybody like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Sky's falling. I even saw one video at TikTok. Yes. At the end of the night, that's my distraction. I actually was watching some TikTok. I saw a dude in a green gown with a gas mask with the hood
At Walmart.
completely. Like you couldn't even
Was he
like.
at Walmart?
It might have been Walmart. Yeah.
They always get the get
Yeah.
the entertainment. They
Yeah.
do. Walmart gets the entertainment.
You know, I'll tell you, I emailed.
They do.
I emailed it to you,
Yeah.
and you saw it, and you were like, "What the hell is that?"
Hmm.
It was crazy. Oh my god, this guy had like a gas mask on, a green gown. He looked like he looked like an alien, man. And I was just like, "Look at this guy. This guy ain't messing around, right?" But that's the kind of time we live in right now. So, you know, this is all about, guys. You know, giving back to you guys.
Feel like in the Twilight Zone, man.
I think everybody's feeling like in the Twilight Zone.
Like
you guys
in
feel
the
weird.
Twilight Zone, man.
Yeah, you guys feel like
y'all feel like y'all in the Twilight Zone.
You guys feel like it's weird. Like
it's okay to laugh about it because you know it's just something we all have to just adjust to. But I would tell you, you know, all laughter aside, it is a serious situation. You know, we lost a couple of people close to us already, and we have a lot of people in our team that are affected by this directly and indirectly. Some are infected with the COVID virus, and we've been praying for them. And we've been checking up on our teammates, making sure that they're healthy, making sure that they're on the mend. You know,
yeah,
we definitely do that. You know,
yeah, we had a nice meeting last night with the team, and
what a wonderful meeting!
Yeah, it was a wonderful meeting.
I mean, we have some great trainings every Thursday with our team members, but man, yesterday was a very down to earth, you know, heart to heart conversation with our team members. You know, and it really was a helpful thing to have on a psychological level.
Yeah, because when you hear what's going on, it does affect you, you know, on a psychological level, and it, you know, makes you look at the world a little bit differently than you did like a week ago or a month ago.
Exactly.
Right. It's weird how things are changing. I'm seeing like celebrities post with their masks like it's a fashion statement now. You know what I mean? You believe that? They got a mask and they're like,
"Don't get me started."
They're like,
"Don't get me started."
Oh, did you see this? Look, I got my gown on now. One of those sisters, I forgot their name. I don't pay attention that much. Kardashians, right? They had like a gown on.
Was you about to say Kardashian?
Kardashian, right? And they're like this, and they're all like posing, like it's a fashion statement. You know, this is real. You know, and you know, we had a nice, great meeting last night.
Shit.
And you know, we got really intimate, and we connect with our team members and everything because we really care about them.
We really
and
do.
we giving them advice how to stay safe and what to do and things like that because you know, this is a time when we all need to come together. You know, we all need to come together and help
both
each other
sides.
Out. Yeah,
north and south, east and west. We need to come together.
I don't know if David William Toomey is on here, but if he'll be on here soon. If he's not on right now, but I want to say, David, thank you for sending over that info that we just got. We're going to be looking it over this evening. Okay.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So guys, you know, I mean, we do this every single Friday at 5, and you know, most of the conversations we have when we coach is all about business. But you know, what's going on right now, you know, we got to talk about it, right? We got to talk about it because it's better to talk about it than to hold it in, because we know a lot of people are literally dealing with it emotionally. They're dealing with anxiety. They're dealing with stress levels are high. You know, I mean, even when you're out and about and just doing the errand and just picking up some bag of chips, if somebody just crossed you the wrong way, you already got your stress level so high and your anxiety that you're ready to pick a fight with somebody. So we need to watch ourselves. Really, we need to really watch ourselves.
Even if
tone it down now, tone it down, calm down, don't lose it.
Even if somebody
lose. I saw somebody today posted on say how many people post and comment below who's on the edge, who's about to lose it. Why would you even post something like that?
Well, but that's the thing about social media. You know, social media could be a detriment to your health.
It can be.
It really can.
We're telling you,
it can affect you, you know, mentally, right? And it can cause some mental health issues. It can, if you let it.
Yep.
If you let it.
If you allow it to.
You have to really have your own belief systems and what you believe. Like for me, I believe there was a pandemic even before they called it a pandemic. I believe that we needed a mask when they said we didn't need a mask. I went with my own thoughts and my own belief and what I thought was right and what was wrong.
Yes.
And now everything is coming to pass about what I already thought it was. Okay. And what I mean by that is, guys, have your own belief systems in place and believe what you believe. Don't believe everything that you see.
Don't take everything face value.
Yeah. Don't believe everything you see. Don't believe everything that you read.
Yeah.
So case in point. Well, you know, this only affects the older people. Well,
that's a fucking opinion.
How do you know?
How do you know?
You just told me a couple minutes ago that you don't understand this virus. So you just said you don't understand the virus, but this affects only older people. Lie. Because when someone doesn't know what they're talking about, you'll get mixed messages.
Yeah.
Two different stories.
You will.
Okay. So we know now that we have lost people who are younger as well. Okay. So this is just a reality that we're living in right now. So we must really believe in our own belief systems and what we think, and let us think for ourselves.
Yep. And you have every right to question.
Yeah.
Right.
Let us think for ourselves because everybody wants to control your way of thinking. Everybody wants to control your thoughts since you've been born. That's just the way life is. So right now, I want you to think about this today. Starting today. Today is the day that you start thinking for yourself and create your own belief systems. I don't care what they are.
Yeah.
That's your own belief system.
That's right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you believe you need to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't have one, get a scarf, right? Get creative. I saw another video where these people were creating masks out of bandanas. Really creative. Someone went to the hardware store, grabbed the filter
from I saw that.
And put a bandana filter. I don't know how
sewed it up, started sewing. And
no, there was no sewing.
There was no sewing?
There was no sewing.
I saw somebody sew it by hand.
Yeah, no, there was no sewing. It's like they flipped it in there and they put it right in that right spot with a couple hair ties on each end over the ears.
All you need is the pattern.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Now, this is what I love about when there's crisis, right?
Yep. People start figuring out solutions.
I don't like crisis, but the way my brain works, man, I have to think of a solution.
Solutions.
So for me, I thought about the other day, I went shopping, and I don't know if you guys saw that picture on the wall, but I wore a helmet. I'm a motorcyclist. I have a motorcycle. I have multiple helmets. So what I did was I was like, wait a minute. What if I buy one of those inexpensive helmets that have a message, right? And I buy it for Ace, I buy it for myself, and I buy it for Angel. And I'm like, it's brilliant. Because what are the medical professionals are wearing? They're wearing shields. What does a motorcycle helmet have? Full face. Shield. And I found these helmets, they're like $50. And it has caution right on it. It's black. It has caution. And then it has a biohazard logo on it. Tell me that's not hot. Not only that, it gets even better. Ace has got to have her pink. So I found one with the biohazard logo in pink and the caution in pink.
Black with a pink biohazard logo on it. Yeah.
She had to have her pink. You know what I mean? So me and Angel got the green. Okay. So it'll be black with the green logo and stuff like that. So, and I'm thinking outside the box. I'm thinking of solutions. I'm thinking about what can I do to protect myself. Now, these guys are not going out. We just had an uptick in more cases today.
Yeah.
We're up to 100 cases right in our town. Right here, 100
Yeah.
cases. It's just going to start snowballing pretty soon.
Yep.
And, I'm the one that goes out. No one goes out. Just like I have to go do my car. I wore my mask when I went in there. And they sanitized everything. That place was clean. It smelled like a freaking hospital and a car dealership.
When I went smelled like a hospital. Know it's clean.
They're definitely being real strict over there. And there weren't that many people there. But the point is, I wore a mask. Right. I'm being very cautious of myself because you have to think about it. When you guys go out, right? You remember, you're not just affecting yourself. You're affecting who you're coming back home to.
Exactly.
So you have to be really mindful of that.
And okay? I'm real strict with him. Like he comes through that door, it's protocol. You take your damn clothes off. Here's a bag. Here's a bag. Here's the glove. Throw the gloves in there. What you wearing a jacket? That jacket was worn today. I'm not playing. You gonna watch the stuff.
I we don't do that. But what we do is like if I'm out in public, and I'm wearing my jacket and I'm out the whole day and I'm shopping and stuff like that. I'm going to grab my jacket and put it on the hot water and start cleaning it and washing it because, all right, we already have evidence already that the virus can stay on clothing as well. Yeah. So you have to be careful with that.
It can get in your hair.
So, I'm telling you guys,
clothes.
This virus is not your typical virus.
It's not. And it's definitely not like the flu. Flu would die out, droplets would fall on the ground. This thing stays up in the air like it's waiting for somebody.
About 24 hours.
Yeah, like it's waiting for somebody. It's looking for a host.
Yeah, like I got wings or something. It's crazy.
No.
So, and this is what we were talking about last night with team training. And we're just giving solutions to help people think outside the box a little bit. Yeah. And protect themselves and their loved ones.
But it's right what you say. People need to think for themselves. We need to start questioning things because you can't think things for face value. And all of a sudden, like out of the woodwork, all these people been hiding in their shells like a couple of turtles, and they start coming out and becoming fucking experts on what is COVID. They know all the answers. They've done the research, and it's like, listen, nobody here is saying squat that we are experts by any means. No. of what advice we're giving you. All we telling you is from our experience, from what is happening, from currently when the thing started, and what we've been doing ever since. That's it.
Yep.
You do what you want to do. We do what we got to do, but we got to survive.
Yep.
That's it. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, so it's just tips that we're sharing with you.
Just tips.
That we're applying
Just
ourselves.
tips.
Pretty much stay safe.
That's right. Stay safe. You know? Or like Samuel Jackson said, stay in the fucking house.
Oh yeah, he said, stay in your damn house.
Stay in the fucking house. Don't come out.
So the thing about this, guys, is that I was when I listened to something that's like this,
yes,
I listened to like scientific doctors, like people that understand this stuff, right? So I was getting all geeked out.
There's David to me.
Hey David, how you doing?
Yeah.
I was getting all geeked out last night or night before, and I was listening to the scientist, this doctor, and this guy knows it down to a science. They tested the virus in a hospital patient's room, and literally they found the virus in midair in the room. They found it on the door, on the other side of the door, and down the hallway. That's some crazy shit, okay? So that means that you could literally be away from someone more than 6 feet.
Yeah.
And if a wind blows, don't be on the path where that wind is blowing because you could actually get the virus.
This is why you need to cover yourself up.
Because the virus does not die, the droplets do not die.
Exactly.
Like the flu does, because the flu actually dissipates a lot faster than this virus specifically, okay? So when I found that out, man, I was just like, whoa. Like, I'm giving you guys layman's terms. I was listening to this in like medical terms, you know what I mean? And it blows my mind that is the case. So we just have to really be careful and be cautious and keep ourselves healthy so we can continue building our businesses online because we're home. Right. We're used to being home.
Yeah.
The only thing we miss is traveling. We just got back from Miami in January. Last year we went to Arizona.
Yes.
And we went to where else did we go? We went to didn't we go to
Reno?
Reno, right?
We went to Reno.
Went to a few places, yeah. We went to where else did we go to? We went to Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And before that, went to Hawaii.
Yep. So we've been around,
Yeah, we've been around. And we miss that lifestyle. We miss traveling and stuff. But at the same time, there's a lot of times that we do stay home, and we're used to it. We are used to staying home and working our business. This,
but
But I got something to say.
Yeah.
I have no desire to go travel anytime soon. At all.
No, we ain't going nowhere.
Okay?
We ain't going nowhere, man. We staying here.
I have no desire.
No.
At all. We got back from Miami. We all got real sick. For all we know,
we might have had it.
We might have had it already.
Yeah, I keep saying, like you were telling me, like we might have had, and I must have got it first, and then it passed down to Angel my son, and then it got to him, and it affected everybody differently because I'm the one that had it in my chest.
You had it in your chest.
He had it in his chest.
Worse.
You had it in your face. Like,
right. I felt it in my chest, but it was more like
in
my head. Fever was like wonky. It was like
and this was before the test kits even came out.
Yeah.
And
they're saying now that more and more people are realizing. Well, the medical industry is realizing a lot of people already had this. Yeah. Because we were not notified early from China, right? China. Right. That's another lie. Yeah. So like we didn't get that information. So it was already circulating. It was already circulating, right? So for all you know, a lot of people already had it.
And let me say just something.
Hold on, this is the other part. So now what they're doing, they're taking plasma from the people who already,
that's the breakthrough in technology. Yeah, what they're doing,
and giving it into a patient who needs it.
Yeah, plasma
to get better.
Yeah,
and so far it looks promising. And the other effective treatment looks promising as well, but it's still too early to tell.
Still need enough data. Just like marketing, we need enough data before we start, scaling up on these things, right? Yeah. We definitely
normally we talk about marketing here. Talk about personal development and hot seat, but we just gotta keep it real, man. Some stuff going on.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna keep real. The whole idea of thinking that it's like a challenge all of a sudden, TikTok, I like TikTok up to an extent. And let's talk about TikTok for a minute because I'm seeing a lot of people do a lot of stupid things on TikTok with these dumbass challenges to make you even get sick. You see kids, literally, kids, young, immature asses going out there licking bottles and doing stupid stuff, licking toilet seats.
Wait a minute.
Licking toilet seats.
I saw a video.
Gross.
Oh
my gosh.
I saw a video of this gorgeous girl. She's a model. All right. She's known to be a model. Gorgeous girl. Okay. She went in the bathroom of a plane and she licked the toilet seat.
Is there a vomit emoji available on Facebook? Y'all could throw that one up.
Oh my God.
That is nasty.
Oh
My gosh.
Oh man, let me get an angry face.
Good Lord, what is wrong with these people?
Oh, Jesus,
See,
that's
this
horrible.
is what happens with social media. It can be detriment to you because what happens is people get influenced. They see stuff that becomes a trend, and so they try to get on it because they want to get attention. I'm sorry, but I don't care how popular you are. You ain't going to convince my ass to go lick no damn toilet. I'm sorry. No way, no how. That's disgusting.
Like I said.
What's wrong with these people?
Like I said, you got to learn to think for yourself.
You have to.
You got to learn to think for yourself.
Oh my gosh.
You can't think for nobody else. Let nobody else think for you, but think for yourself.
That is disgusting.
So when you're getting information from anywhere, news media or friends or family,
use your head.
It goes back to business, right?
Yeah.
Believe in your own mind and your own belief system of what you think, because what you think really matters and it can save your life.
And not only that, but parents need to get a more extra stricter with their kids now. I'm talking about don't let them do what they want to do because that's the kind of stuff that's going to influence them. Extra stricter.
I love when you invent words.
Well, that's what it is.
Man, you know, they say people that invent words are like there's a higher level of intelligence.
Well, I just did it. And here's the thing. You need to get extra stricter because you know what? Mind you, those kids, you know, they got friends. And the moment that they get on this TikTok stuff and they start getting on the bandwagon, they eating Tide Pods and shit. They're licking toilet seats and licking bottles and hand sanitizer and swallowing.
Oh my God.
All this stupidity, all this foolishness. And you being as a parent should not be allowing this stuff going on because now your kid's going to catch that stuff and bring it home to you. Okay? I'm sorry. And then you're going to be wondering, well, how did I get it? Ask Tommy who was licking the toilet. I'm sorry. You just seriously, I mean, it's just ridiculous. My son knows better, and he's in the 7th grade, and he knows better because I'm strict on my boy. No way would I catch him doing that stuff. He got some common sense.
Michael Knox says a vomit emoji.
Yeah, we need a vomit emoji. Just a bleh.
Well, David put the poo emoji.
There's a poo.
Look at that.
You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
But seriously, though, I mean, we just got to be very, very careful, and we got to be also mindful of being as parents. And I saw a parent on TikTok saying, "Whoop your kids' ass if they don't want to listen. They're gonna go out and not cover themselves, and they just gonna hang out like it's okay, go to parties and stuff. Hey, we under martial law right now, okay." You don't want your kid outside when you got the National Guard out there. They don't want to stay outside for them. Look out 5 minutes. They see that dude out there with the shotgun. They coming back in the house.
There was one video I saw there was like, hello, my neighbors. And then all of a sudden the cop goes, woo! Pulls up, get back in the house.
Yeah, get back in the house.
So
you gotta stay home.
Raina says, sounds like a shitty situation.
It is. It's bad. It's really bad. But this is why the thing is, be careful with the content that you put out there yourself, and be careful with the content you actually consume for yourself from other people. Like if you look at my newsfeed, like Richard saw, I be cleaning up my newsfeed a lot. It's like my self-cleaning oven. If I'm following you in my Facebook and you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say it at all. I'm going to take you off my newsfeed. I'm not following you because you ain't got no value. I want only people of value on my newsfeed. Anybody agree? Can you agree with that? You agree? You want good value, wholesome value, you know, stuff that's going to be content rich.
Yeah.
You know, stuff that's going to make you
a little bit of entertainment too.
Learn something, but entertainment at the same time.
Infotainment.
Exactly. Exactly. Infotainment. That's what's really important.
So guys, how's everybody doing? How's your business doing? How's your working from home experience going? Is it going? Is that a shitty situation? I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
I mean,
how has this virus situation, being quarantined, affected your business? Some of us have been in for months. Some have been in for a few weeks. Some have been in for a few days. I mean, everybody's on a different time zone, so I don't know. But what I will say is, how is this affecting your home-based business? Are you seeing sales go up, or are you seeing stuff drop? Have you noticed your productivity increasing or decreasing? Talk to me now.
Because if your productivity is decreasing, that means you're being affected psychologically. when we get affected psychologically on a negative level, what we usually do is we freeze.
Yes.
And we don't do anything because we panic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see here. David says we got to delete those jerseys.
The Jersey-isms.
Jersey-isms.
Chrissy says, working overnight, sleeping during the day. I know, Mama. I know, Chrissy. I know. And Chrissy works in retail, and she is literally risking her life working in retail right now.
But how can we look at this at a positive light? How can we look at it as a positive?
Right.
Chrissy, overnight, there's less people around, correct? Right? So I'm looking at it as a positive. There's less people around.
Yeah, look at the opposite side of things. Yeah. Yes. Optimism.
Yeah, I would still just protect yourself the best way that you can. Because if you're working overnight, that means you're not having a lot of people around you. Yeah. Like during the day.
Chrissy says, I'm sad. I miss you.
We're here.
Honey, we're here. We're here. It's just we can't, physically hug. But you know what? We are nothing more than a Zoom call away.
That's true.
That's right. We got technology. We can use video conferencing. You can watch us live on a virtual live event. I mean, we're doing things virtual now.
Raina just made a sale.
Yeah, there you go, Raina. Go, girl. See, positivity. That's
right. Keep it going.
Awesome. I hope y'all sharing this. I mean, everybody gonna see it anyway. They all home. So go ahead and share it. Share this actual live on your timeline. Yeah,
absolutely. And Marvin Site says, what's up, you two? Thanks to all the first responders and essential workers. God bless y'all.
Thank you, Marvin. Yes, absolutely. If there's any first responders here, holla at you. We love y'all and we appreciate you. You know what I did the other day? And I encourage you guys to do the same. We're all about paying it forward, even if it's just a compliment, even if you just say thank you. That just alone makes the world go round. Let me tell you something, because the last time I went out with you, okay, I was suited and booted, okay? I wasn't going to catch this stuff. But when I went with you, I saw a guy working on the floor, okay, and he was stocking the shelves. And when I asked him for a specific item that I was looking for, I think I was looking for some fruit or something. It's like canned fruit or something. And he was on the floor working, and he was like telling me how horrible this is, that he has to work and he's tired. And he was telling me that he was like, y'all know we risking our lives to work and stock your shelves so that you can actually have your food. And I walked up to him about just a little bit close, and I said, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to feed my family. Thank you. And just saying that, give me some hearts. Just saying that to the people that are working in the supermarket, we need to thank them because they're the new heroes now. They're the new heroes. The first responders have been the heroes, and people that are working out there, they're like literally doing everything they possibly can, risking their lives and their health just so that they can feed America and feed the people of the world.
Well, and you have to see what's happening. The more that and I'm talking about the first responders and the medical workers that are really risking their lives out there on the front line, because this is a new war. This is a new war. It's a war against a pretty crazy, it's a pretty crazy virus.
It is.
So they're on the front line. So this is a new war.
It is.
So for those people to really do that, what's happening over time, the more they stay in it, the more they're starting to learn about this virus, and they're starting to save lives. I watched a video the other day of a group of doctors or a group of nurses. They were outside taking a break, and they slapped each other's hands because they were celebrating that they didn't lose anybody that day. And just that alone, I got emotional when I saw that video. I was like, wow, like just the reality just really set in of what they're doing and what they're going through, to save lives. Yeah. Which is a big, big deal.
And we have team members. We have one of our team members. We want to give a shout out to him. Without this man being in his position, I don't know how much he doesn't realize how much of an asset and an impact he's made on people's lives and trying to save them, because he's
even before this came around.
And he's the one that they call when you can't breathe, Mark Brown. Shout out to you, Mark Brown. Mark Brown is out there working his tail off. You know what? And he is like saving lives. He's the one that they call a breathologist. He's the one that comes out there. He brings that to intubate people, to help them to breathe. He does that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. When they incubate you like that, that's
it. Thank you, Mark Brown.
Mark.
Shout out from Ace and Rich.
Yeah. Shout out for you, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's. I don't know how you do it. He's seen a lot of people.
He's
I'm
seeing
sure,
it. He's seeing
come
it.
and go.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And the thing is, he's right about all the ventilators and things like that. You know, he put a post out, and I've been watching him. Yeah, Mark, we talking about you. If you're watching the replay, you're appreciated. You're gonna be featured on the hot seat, man.
That's right.
You know, he's out
That's
there
what's
in the hot seat.
yeah.
He's in his own hot seat. He got to go out and face death, and he's trying to help people so they don't die, so they can breathe.
And that's a risk for him.
It is. You know, he got to come home to Miss Dana. Yeah. Yes.
So, so people are making sales, right? We're working our business. We're getting results. And if you're not getting results, it's because maybe you're not running your business effectively.
Right.
Okay.
And I like what Chrissy says. You know, I've been taking as much action when I can on Facebook. Little action is better than none. True.
A little bit each day goes a long way.
Consistency.
Yep.
You know, even when you ain't got enough in your pocket, you ain't got that money, you still doing a little bit each day. As long as it's a result producing activity, you're going to be good, because when you do get the income, you'll be able to know what to do with it.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I mean, we've been helping so many people out with, list building, understanding email marketing, and we're taking it to a whole new level. We're doing some great mentorship.
Yeah.
We're changing things, the way things are done in the industry. We're doing more done with you, done for you combined. And we're just taking it to a whole new level. And we're seeing people starting to understand that they were not marketing in the first place. They thought they were marketing, but they are starting to find out they were not marketing.
Yeah.
Right. They didn't know how to create buyers.
No.
They didn't know how to, effectively follow up.
They had to be honest with themselves, and it took a coach to put them in their place so they can be honest with themselves. Yep. And sometimes you just need that. You need it. I know I needed it when I first started and I met him. He put me in my place, and he was like, you're not being honest with yourself. You're not marketing. You're wasting time. And you know what? Time is limited. You're going to go back to work if you don't do this. And now look where we at right now. I count my blessings that I am home full time and not able to go out there in that mess and have to deal with that. Because I worked in retail and I was working part-time at Staples. And you know what? I'm not dealing with it, and I'm not going to bring it with my kid. And I was working sick. I could have had pneumonia. I could be exposed to COVID. I mean, if I was at work right now, instead of doing my business, forget about it. I would have been infected.
It's very scary.
It is.
When you really think about it.
Yeah.
Like, if we never really produced, we never stayed hungry.
Yes.
And still to this day, right, our hunger never stops.
Yes.
Is that, we would be probably at some jobs or, getting laid off right now, trying to make ends meet, trying to survive, trying to pay the bills, trying to, just be.
And
right?
Yeah.
Because now we're just trying to be. And for us just to have the ability to do this and, help inspire others, to teach them the ways.
Yes.
Teach them the right path.
Yes.
The right road.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of wrong roads on the internet. A
lot of them. Oh my gosh.
And I can't tell you how many times people have been duped to following some other leaders, and they never share anything. Just, this is what you should be doing.
Yeah.
And it frustrates me because my belief about value, when you hear about the word value, let's talk about that for a second. When you hear about the word value, what does value mean to you? Like, if I'm learning something and I'm learning something about value, can you tell me, what do you do? Can you share with me, what are you doing? Like, if you're going to teach me what you're doing, because if you're having success, why are you not sharing what you're doing?
I know.
Why are you just sharing the facts and the theories of what you need to do?
Yeah. Why are we dangling the carrot?
Yeah. Why? When we could actually help a lot more lives out there by sharing exactly what you're doing. So what I've done is that exactly. Like, how is Rich building a list? How is Rich following up with his list? How is Rich creating buyers from his list? How is Rich segmenting? Right? How does Rich build trust with his list so they buy anything from him?
Yeah.
How does Ace and Rich make money on the back end on top of just the front end? How? Right? So, I put an offer together. It's for $9.97, and after 30 days, after the end of April, it's going up to $19.97.
Yeah, we're raising the price
because the demand is getting higher.
So high.
Okay?
Like our calendar is
higher.
full.
So it's going to be $19.97 starting May 1st.
Mm-hmm.
So right now it's $9.97, and that includes done for you, done with you, coaching, mentorship. In other words, not like, okay, you see this is what, no. It's like, I'm doing it with you.
And not only that, but I like to add that a part of that package for that mentorship program that Rich put together to work with you in building your list, no matter what you're selling. Okay. It doesn't matter what you're selling. You're going to learn list building mastery with Rich. And also every session that you meet with him, he records. And then I create a playlist for you so that you have access to the replay so you can watch it whenever you want.
And over again.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what I do is I follow up with the last thing we did, and I'll give you homework. And then let's say,
oh, it ain't coaching without homework, baby.
Right. Let's say, let's say you do something.
That's right.
And all of a sudden you see that it didn't really favor the way you expected, right? That's where I come in when we meet up again and go, oh, you forgot this. Let me fix it for you in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And what that does, it helps you move along the line and helps you move forward. Okay?
Yeah.
And what I like to do, and this is powerful because no one, I repeat, guys, no one is doing this on the internet. For $9.97, no one at all.
It's worth more than that.
I am literally taking a $10,000, literally a formula, and putting it into $9.97. The reason why is because when we do it together, you literally have everything set up, number one, but it doesn't stop there.
No.
I have to guide you through phases. So when me and you get together, there are phases there that we're working one-on-one inside a Zoom with just me and you. And that right there is priceless. You can't even put a price tag on that.
You sure can't.
I mean, literally, like right now, today I had a meeting with Rashida. And if you're watching the replay, Rashida, how you doing? I had a meeting with her today. She's at the level where she's almost ready to broadcast. And she did a PM broadcast. And the AM is what she needs to focus on. So I put her on the path of an AM. You see how she was doing something and I had to revert her back? Okay? Because I'm teaching her how to create those highly responsive people on her list.
See that? You have somebody you're interacting with, you can consult with, you can talk to, ask questions. Wow.
So we have an appointment next week, because every week we have an appointment once a week.
Yes.
So we keep moving you guys forward.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden now, when we meet up, I'm going to look at that email. I'm going to help her with that email.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to help her tweak that email.
Yes.
And not only are we going to do that, but we are going to send out that email in the appointment.
Yep.
I'm going to do it. And when she finally gets it, when she earns her wings, then I'm going to watch her do it. And then I'm going to make sure she does it correctly. Because I don't know if you know this, but everybody says the money's on the list. It's a big lie. It's a big lie. Big lie. Okay? Don't listen to anybody. Run. If somebody tells you the money's on the list, because it's not. That is like the biggest BS online you're ever going to hear from anybody. The money is not on the list. Because if that was the case, you would have made money on your list by now. And if you're not making money with your list, it's because you're not creating buyers and you don't understand the psychological factor of taking people through different areas with your list. You don't understand. You don't understand. And you have to build the trust. How do you build the trust? There's different ways. I have about 3 ways of building trust that I teach my students on how to do that. And then from there, we go into creating buyers by creating a responsive list. When someone says, how big is your list? Okay, they shouldn't be asking that question. They should be, a mentor should be, a real true mentor should be asking you, how big is your responsive list? That is the real question. Because if you just have a list and you're just emailing your list, good luck. That's not the way it works. All leads are not created equal whatsoever. They are not. All leads are not created equal. So don't expect everybody to buy from you because they're not.
That's right.
What you need to do is be smart and have a strategy in place to pull the people that are more responsive.
Yes.
And start building that up. And when you do that, guess what happens? Your open rate goes up. Your click-through rate goes up. And what happens when you have more clicks? You make a sale. Yes. What do you think happens when you advertise? The more clicks you get, the more sales you get. Yes. Yes or no? Of course. Of course.
That's right.
Any advertising, YouTube, Google, Facebook, solo ads, you need to have a certain amount of clicks to make a sale.
Mm-hmm.
When you have your list, that's called traffic that you can control because it's your own traffic that you're building.
And if you're a network marketer and you're building a list, you're just now getting acquainted with having your own autoresponder and you're staring at your list, you've got all these subscribers, but you're not getting anywhere. You're not getting any opens. You're not seeing any people upgrading or buying anything. That is a major problem. That's a major problem.
It's a major problem.
And you definitely need to send us a message and book an appointment for a consult to get in on Rich's program for the list building master.
Yeah, because I'll guarantee you guys will end up spending money on something else.
You will.
And you'll be back to square one because you're not focusing on the bare essentials of your business that really matters most than anything else. They'll tell you to go out there and build a list. They'll tell you to go out, and do it online or do it offline. Forget offline. Those days are over.
Sure, definitely over.
Especially now. Ain't nobody having any home parties.
No home parties going on. No,
I don't care
taste tests.
I don't care if there's sanitizers in this home party.
Nope.
It ain't happening.
No.
It's not happening.
It ain't happening.
Nobody's going out and grouping with people right now.
Now you got no choice but to learn online marketing.
And I want you to think about this too. If you think that after this goes over, you don't think people are not going to be psychologically affected by what just is going on right now.
Right.
It's going to affect humans. And we're not going to be so trusting so easily when we go out and do things like we normally did
not
before.
Going to be thinking the same.
So more and more people are going to be staying home to be more safer and want to make money from home because they don't want to risk themselves from another pandemic that's coming down the road. I guarantee it.
And I wanted to say this before when you were talking, but you see, most people who actually get started in the home-based business industry really starts out in the business industry as a plan B, right? They look at their job as a plan A, and then they build a part-time, home-based business on the side as a plan B. Well, now the tables have turned. And now we're in this predicament, this situation that's actually pushing you a little bit more further, giving you a nudge and saying, you know what, you got to get out of that thinking because now your plan A has just become your plan B.
That's
At this point, you don't want to go back to work. You want to figure out how to get out of work and be at home safe so you can stay home full time. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to that are actual employees. We're not talking about industry specific. And I talk to them, I talked to my healthcare provider and I'm like, okay, I'm just talking to you, but you know what? Just out of the blue, how you doing? Did they figure out how to have you working from home? And you know what she said? Praise God, yes. And I don't have to go to the business office to report to be able to handle transactions for people's insurance policies. I'm actually doing it from home and I'm home with my kids. That's what's going on right now, people. That's what's going on right now. People right now are actually starting to like working from home. Yeah. And they never had work from home telecommuting like this.
And even the kids right now are I saw some pictures on the newspaper today that, online newspaper. I don't do regular newspapers, but it shows like kids with their laptops, from school right now because all the schools are closed. And Angel, of course, he's ahead because he's, been doing online school for years now.
Yes.
But we just got back from Starbucks not too long ago.
Yes.
And we're driving down the street and we're looking at the schools. There's like one banner that says, we miss you. Teachers put out there.
Oh, yeah, that was kids. Really that was cool. Really nice. Yeah.
And then the other school is a middle school and it's just very eerie and it's dead. There's like nobody there.
Nobody there.
Okay. But that's the reality of what's going on right now. So
very quiet.
So what I'm doing is I am waking up people's lives. I'm teaching them how to take control of their own, like create their own economy on the internet. And you do that by understanding these certain skill sets. And this is a skill set. Number one, you build a list. Okay. Number two, you follow up with that list.
Yes.
But here's the third part. The key is, how do I follow up? Right? Nobody ever tells you that. They always tell you, build a list, follow up, build a list, follow up, build a list, follow up. And I've gotten students to come back to me and tell me, I'm so glad that I invested in your mentorship, Rich, because I've been told to go buy traffic and keep buying traffic and keep buying traffic. I know people that have spent tens of thousands of dollars on traffic and have gotten no results.
Who's been told that?
Because that individual never told them how to follow up correctly.
I'm sure he ain't the only one.
And the thing about it is the person is not telling that person, look, this is what I'm doing. This is why I'm having results. No, the answer was go drive more traffic. Just keep driving more traffic. That's not the problem.
No.
The solution is to start while your list is starting to build.
Yes.
And as it's starting to build, learn the skill sets of creating a highly responsive list. And when you create that highly responsive list, now your open rates and your click-through rates go higher. And the higher that they go, they start adding up. And guess what? As your list gets bigger, your highly responsive list gets bigger. It's not how big your list is. It's how big your responsive list, because the people on your list are not all the same. They're not going to act the same. They're not all going to go into a dealership and look at cars and buy a car that day. Some are going to buy that day. Some are just going to be looky-loos. Right. So we got to make sure we pull the people aside that are more serious about buying something, period. And we can tell by the data, and we can tell what works and what doesn't work. This is how you make money online. That's the God honest truth. Okay? How you make money online. And if you don't do this, then what's going to happen is you're going to keep spinning your wheels. You're going to spend even more than $10,000 online trying to figure it out. I talk to people who spend $50,000 online and they still don't get results.
And here's the problem. They don't, it doesn't matter what they're selling.
Nobody is telling them the truth.
No.
Nobody's telling them the truth. You must build an effective, responsive list. And if you don't know how to do this and you don't know how to figure it out, this is why I created what I created. And we're seeing brand new people literally from scratch, starting to see opens in their emails now, starting to see little clicks on their emails right now. And that brings me a thrill when I can see someone who's never had anybody open their emails, never had any clicks, people click on their links, right? Because I'm writing the first 2 emails, I'm writing them for them. And I'm giving it to them. And I'm broadcasting it for them. So they can learn, and that's recorded, and they can see it and follow it and have a template to follow so they can keep rinsing and repeating the process. That's true value. That's true mentorship. And people need to wake up and smell the coffee when it comes to them saying they're being a leader. You know, that's not being a leader if you're not stepping out and saying, you know what, let's work together. You want to learn this? You invest in me, let me invest in you. That's true investment when you invest back into the person.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to invest back to the person? Don't just get on the phone and be like, well, you know, did you do this? Did you do that? Okay, buy more traffic. That doesn't work. What works is true mentorship. When you invest in me, I invest in you. Right? We get together, we work together. And, you know, I put a screen share up there. You get to see it. I go right in your back office and we're working on your stuff. My stuff, I got it down. I'm working on your stuff and we're working on your stuff together. That's how you can actually get moving and get results.
So you're interested in Rich's list building mastery mentorship program. Send us a message. And Rich, you want to flash that link up there?
Well, we're booked on the appointment. They're going to have to
exactly right. Oh my God, that's right. We can't even share the link because we're so booked. So you do have to send us a PM. You have to send us a private message. Just send it to it right out here on Facebook and make sure you're a friend. Otherwise, we won't see it. You got to be a friend on Facebook and connected so that we can see the messages.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some questions here coming in. Sheila Lenz here. Oh, Sheila. Oh my God. Long time blast from the past. Says, I didn't like Melaleuca. Is Cindy still in it? Yes, Cindy's still in it. As far as I'm concerned with Melaleuca, I'll tell you a quick story. Sheila, I actually have a Melaleuca account still to this day. I wasn't using it for a while. I was ordering through somebody else. True story here. And now with what's going on with the pandemic, our stores are completely out of hand sanitizers and certain cleaning products and disinfectants. I can't even get any of this stuff. Like I send Rich to the store, he can't find it. So I had to use a last resort, contact Melaleuca, reactivated my account for $1. Boom. I had a package sent to me. They weren't out of stock.
Listen, we're loaded.
I got my stuff.
We're loaded with hand sanitizer now. So that's a little backdoor
if y'all
secret.
running out of stuff, don't hate on Melaleuca quite yet, because if you need something, you're going to call on to them and open an account so you can get your stuff coming in the box. It's a lot better that way, and you can be it using safe, non-toxic cleaning products. But yeah, that's the story about Melaleuca.
Ernest says, my only focus is on learning to segment my list and writing out follow-up emails. Yes, the segmentation is very crucial and very important, Ernest, because, you know, when you segment, you have to have a strategy with that segmentation, right? Mm-hmm. People that are curious and people that are serious.
Yes.
The ones that are serious are the ones who open and click on your, open your email and click on your link. And if they don't do that, they're not serious. If they just open, they're just curious. They're just looking in the dealership and they're just looking at cars and they wish they could have it, right?
Yeah.
So we don't want those. We want the people that are like, I want that car and I want it now. Those are people that we want.
Yes.
Take it for a test drive.
Exactly.
Right. That's what we want.
Yeah.
So
Ace, did you get any tattoos yet? No. I only got one set of piercings, my 2 ears right here. That's it. Rich is the one with all the tattoos.
Yeah. You know.
You don't want me to get a tattoo.
I don't. No. It's up to you. I never like. If you want to do something, it's your decision. Mm-hmm. You know, it's your body. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your body.
Yeah.
No.
See, he's so cool. No, I don't have any tattoos. Just one set.
And if you decide to get one, I'll get you the best artist.
I know you would too.
Yeah, best
You
service.
would too. Okay, let me see here. David Toomey says, I'm learning the right way with Rich's mentorship program.
Yeah, we just started together, David. We're fixing a few things.
Yeah.
And right now we're working on the automation portion and everything. I already set up your segments. I did some fast tracking with you. So we're getting ready to just start crushing it and start really fine tuning, right? Like a radio station, fine tuning and getting those opens, a lot higher and the clicks a lot higher. And we get to do it together with your business.
Yes.
I'm helping you, grow your business, which is awesome.
Clara Dawn, welcome to the hot seat. Hello.
Clara Dawn,
we love
what's happening?
new people here. Say hello. Yes. Give us a shout out. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice to see you.
Love you, Ace. Love you too. Be safe, Sheila.
She said it's 70 here and it's going on 80. Must be nice.
I know. Now, see, that's the kind of weather they need when they put the groceries out in the lawn and they got the sun burn the damn virus out there.
Well, no, you got milk and
I know
stuff out there.
No, you still got it. I see people taking, the manguera, they get the hose and they start spraying and it's like, that ain't gonna do nothing. You gotta use soap and water.
Soap and water.
Yeah, I never knew it would take me at least 25 to 30 minutes to go and give my groceries a bath. And now I got before I put them in their packages.
And she'll also said my son gets it for me at Walmart. I'm like, oh, good. Make sure he protects himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, make sure. Because we just found out we'll be in Walmart. They're not,
no,
following protocol.
They're not following protocol, and they're actually putting their workers at risk by letting them work with the infection. We found that out too around our way. So I hope anybody seeing that, they got to report it. Definitely.
Misha, what's up?
Misha Wilson, what's going on?
We're supposed to get together like a long time ago, man. I haven't heard from you yet. What's going on, man? We're supposed to get together, man.
You can't escape now. You're quarantined, so you better pick up the phone and call us.
That's a message, man. Let's follow up.
We got to follow up, man. What's up, Misha?
What's happening?
Nancy Park says, I have had one meeting, but have already received value. Wow. Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
And
I love when I hear people saying they're getting lots of value from the consult and learning so much just from that one appointment.
Yeah.
And now they want to, they want to keep doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what she's learning, and it's just when you have someone, do it with you like that, it just changes everything.
Changes the game.
Changes the game.
Changes
it
the
really
game.
Does. It
yes.
really does.
Tawana, ex Garrett. Hello, Tawana. How are you?
Tawana,
Welcome to the hot seat. Any questions you guys have, please let us know. Shout out, post it in the comments. Thank you for the hearts and the likes and emojis and sharing. I think everybody needs to hear this and get a little entertainment as well as information, in the right sense, because we love giving this type of information, but we also like, making it fun. We're not boring. I hate boring.
Infotainment, man.
Yeah, man. Just be yourself. I don't know why people got to feel like they got to pretend to be, fugly. And
hey, Vicky,
so they can get attention.
Hold on, are we supposed to be meeting in a little while? Me and Vicky? When me and Vicky supposed to be meeting?
Next week, I got her an appointment.
Okay,
Tuesday,
so
5 o'clock.
Next week, Tuesday? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
5 o'clock Tuesday.
All right, awesome.
Vicky's meeting on 5 a.m.
You're on your way too, girl. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
61 miles from Myrtle Beach.
Oh, that's not far.
Ain't nobody at the beach.
No.
They can't be there.
It's like a desert now.
Then they want a $1,000 fine.
It's an ocean, but it's a desert.
Yeah. Beach ball in the house.
Yeah.
Dude. What? Did I say so?
I just had a visual of somebody like actually literally putting like all this sand in their house and having like a beach ball and stuff.
Oh, but trust me, what you see on TikTok, they are doing it.
They're getting crazy. They're losing it.
Yeah. Costco is limited access, customers outside the door and around the warehouse. Oh my gosh.
Costco's getting crazy. But you know what though? These supermarkets are loving it. I don't care, man. If you are a business and you're a supermarket, you're loving it. They're making so much money. Got to restock. Oh my God.
They're not complaining.
Their gross income is
right now. They're opening jobs to see who's willing to get the job. Because people are getting sick left and right. So they're like, okay, you out. Let's see who's going to come in and take your spot.
You got me cracking up because it's true. Ain't nobody want to work.
Nobody want to work. We're hiring. I've been seeing hiring signs.
You better pay me double.
We're hiring late night shift. Yeah, who?
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Vicky said, thanks to you both, I'm moving on the leaderboard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else moving on the leaderboard because of Ace and Ridge? Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Dion Tavis. Hello, Mr. Hightower. Welcome to the hot seat.
Ah.
You know, he got a new camera.
Did he?
The camera that you recommended, he looks so much clearer and better.
I gotta see that.
Yeah.
I gotta see that.
I like clear instead of looking like a 1950s,
yeah.
60s, you know, television screen.
Yeah,
You know, looking fuzzy. He got a clear now.
We finally upgraded our camera and our lighting. It's
Yes.
it's Elgato lighting.
Nice camera.
That we have, which connects to your table. You don't have these big giant boxes on each side. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? This is like Elgato, and they like clamp right to your desk, and then I could change like the color, the darkness. I'm not gonna do. I want to freak you guys your eyes out, but I could adjust and look as I'm looking into the camera. So
Yeah.
there was another one that you would have to run out to the side and then come back and look, and it was just a pain. So.
Holy moly. And Eugenio from all the way from Puerto Rico says here in Puerto Rico, it's a $5,000 fine and 6 months in jail if you don't comply.
You know what? You know, I gotta say something. I gotta say it.
Okay.
I gotta say it.
Okay.
You know I'm gonna say something.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, look. I look at the United States as a dysfunctional country. We are so dysfunctional. You're told to stay in. People are starting to party on the beach,
I know.
and then they start going back home and spreading the virus all the way back home. Okay? And then you got other
Foolishness.
countries that are like complying, and their numbers are going down a little bit faster. Why? Because they're complying.
Yeah.
And trust me, I'm not talking about China. I'm talking about other countries.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I look at the United States, we're so dysfunctional. Like, why is it that you cannot listen and pay attention to something that's
I'm
important?
telling you.
It blows my mind.
Yep.
Also, besides the lighting I was just talking about earlier, I finally upgraded my camera to the Sony mirrorless A6400. Makes a big difference in the quality of video by far. Oh my God. Changes the whole dynamic, guys. Whole dynamic. So if you have that Elgato lighting with that A6400 Sony mirrorless, your videos would just be like outstanding.
Ernest Michael Cook says brisket at Kroger's was $97.
What?
Excuse me, sir, where is your chicken?
Oh my God.
Shoot. Let me tell you, I've eaten a lot of chicken since this day. Like, because chicken seems to be more affordable. So, like, if you gonna splurge on red meat, get the grass-fed one.
What?
Get the grass-fed red meat.
Grass-fed hamburger.
We
Yeah.
saw so much healthy food not being picked. All the cheap stuff and the no frills brands. The no frills brands was getting like off the shelf. You look at one shelf, it's all no frills, gone. You look at the organic section, fully stocked. What is wrong with this picture? And we were like, all right, cause we eat like that. We eat healthy. So we're like, okay, we ain't got no understocked situation here. We got the organic oatmeal available. We got the organic treats, the coconut water. They ain't buying this stuff.
Yep.
So y'all should be buying stuff healthy. Hello, take a clue. McFly.
Yep.
That's what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Eat the healthy stuff. Get the grass-fed meat
We
if y'all
got the
gonna splurge.
grass-fed hamburger meat, the grass-fed
Hamburgers.
ribeye
Yep.
steak.
Yep.
That was good. Wow, that was really good.
I've been cooking a lot
Yeah.
and eating out less since this situation.
Less? You mean no more?
No more. No more.
We don't even touch.
Well,
eating
only
out.
the coffee. That's about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't go to Starbucks? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's like.
But we do it smart. Rich got a little secret
Yeah,
what he does at Starbucks.
Yeah. Well, no,
Anybody want to know?
You got the secret.
No, you got the secret.
No. I mean, you take
The secret to getting extra tea.
Oh yeah, I just put one bag in and then one bag on the side.
He orders a
And then I start
venti.
stocking up with the tea.
Yep. He said he orders a venti at Starbucks.
Solutions
right?
to problems.
Yep. He gets a venti and he said, and usually they put 2 bags. So he said, you know what? Just put 1 bag and give me the other bag at the window.
So David William Toomey says, yes, those 232 spring breakers from Texas went to Cabo and brought back the virus. Oh, spread the love.
Unbelievable. Sophia,
love.
Sock, hello, Sophia. Good to see you. Welcome to the hot seat.
David, they're just not listening, and a lot of people around the country are not listening. And
No.
New York was the same way. They didn't listen. Now they're listening because it's getting serious.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm just going to tell you, we only have so much time now. It's only 1 minute to go before our amazing hot seat
Already?
goes off. I know we're having
Oh
so much
my
fun.
God.
So much fun. But it's a different take, for what we talk about today. And it's good that we get to hang out with you guys, have a little powwow, have some entertainment, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
Right?
marketing, training, also, just providing value and sharing some really good stuff for you guys and letting you know what we have to offer as well if you're interested.
If you are a part of HEAL, tonight we are actually introducing a brand new training series that is going to be a part of that program with Heal. We are doing follow-up Fridays.
Follow-up Friday.
Yep, and that will be actually debuting tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are part of our Heal crew, Dream Team, what's up? You want to make sure that you get in on that. And that will be actually inside the Heal VIP Facebook group. And we'll see you there tonight at 9 p.m.
That's
for
right,
a follow-up
guys.
Friday. You don't want to miss it.
All right. So should we
We got to take it out.
send them off?
Yeah.
All right, guys. We hate to leave you. We love you guys. And I want to leave you with one thing. Okay. If you look at the back of this shirt, it says something. What to say? What to say? Can you see it?
You see that? That's the message right there.
Fear is the mind killer. Do not let it get the best of you during these really weird times that we're living in. Okay. So with that being said, guys, my name is Rich Guzman.
Hold on a second.
What?
I really want to spend a little bit more. Somebody just came in. This lady here is asking this question. She wants us to answer her question. Can we do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So Clara Dawn asks, how did you guys get your first high value client? Ooh, she's got a great question, Rich.
I cannot leave
Oh,
without answering that question.
I can't. That's why I had to answer it. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Look, we got you. We got you. Okay.
Clara, don't go anywhere.
We don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So
you want to start first?
I'll start off with
Okay.
this, okay? In order for you to land a high value client, you need to be providing immense value first. You need to be providing value first, adding value to that customer's life and in their business to help them get results. And at the time that you are doing that, you're building that relationship. And over time, when you are ready to roll out with your own offer, you go back to that client and you say to them, I have this available for you and I can give you more time.
Yep.
That's how you close a high value client.
And another, like from my perspective, you have to really just be yourself.
Yeah.
And be authentic, because it's hard for people in the beginning because they try to feel like they have to be someone they're not to be successful.
That's right.
And the more that you can be more yourself, I know it seems like kind of the opposite of what you've ever been taught, or we've all been taught, right? Is the more that you're yourself, you start to find your own inner voice. And then now you really are putting yourself out there, right? Because you're not trying to be someone you're not. You're being you. And that is the biggest asset that you could ever have, is being yourself. That is the biggest asset you could have, is being yourself. And when you want to land hire a client, when it comes to, like, let's say list building, because I do the list building, she does social media. We do that by qualifying the lead.
Yes.
All right. And I have methods that I use on how to qualify the lead. I make my lead work to be on my highly responsive list. I make them do something so I know they're going to be a highly responsive buyer sooner or later.
Absolutely.
Right? So there's different methods for different things, because what you said is correct.
Yes.
And what I do is correct,
Mhm.
because we've landed high clients from list building and also social media.
Yes.
So
Thank you for your question.
that was a great question.
Yeah.
And we don't want to leave that question, left it behind and stuff like that. So.
No, we couldn't leave it. She said, thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Okay,
man.
we got to go, though.
Send us a message if you want any mentorship. We're more than happy to help
Absolutely.
you.
Yes.
So that way you could actually go out there and do it yourself. Okay?
With that being said, my name is Lady Boss Coach Ace.
And my name is Rich Guzman. Don't forget what I said. Fear is the mind killer. Do not let the fear get the best of you during these crazy times we are living in. Love you guys. Have a great evening.
Stay inside, guys.
Be
Take
safe.
care. Bye.
Be safe, guys.